Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. In the past, we have mentioned a few of the alamat as-saa. Today, I'll be mentioning to you one alamat that you probably have not really looked into. And this is something that we should, all of us. Why? Because if we do not see what is coming and we do not look into it closely, then it is going to be affecting all of our lives. Yes, this is the one that we will be talking about, alamat as-saa. But before I do that, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed to this channel. If you are one of them, consider to subscribe to know everything about the end of time, the alamat as-saa. So in the past, I just want to recap everything. We have mentioned the hadith. Before I tell you what happened this time, just want to take you back in the memory lane where I mentioned لا تقوم الساعة حتى رسول الله لا تقوم الساعة حتى تود أرض العرب مروجا وأنهارا. He said the hour will not be established, Rasul said, until the land of the Arabs will become muruja wa anhara. Luscious green, there will be rivers, flowing water, and everything. It will be a huge sighting for all the people throughout the world. And this is exactly what we see from America all the way to Asia, Europe, Africa. Everybody can see that this prophecy has come true thanks to the internet. And that was the alamat as-saa that we discussed very extensively. I have discussed this topic in this channel a lot. So what is that I want to talk to you? One more sign I want to make mention of before I talk about this particular one, which is that the earthquake, the zalzala that took place in Turkey and Syria, it killed now more than 20,000 people. Subhanallah, may Allah grant them forgiveness and shower with His mercy on these people, the departing souls. The zalzala, as we all know from prophecies, is going to increase. And subhanallah, the Christian biblical belief also corroborates, if you like, with this hadith of Rasulullah said that the end of time, during this time, the zalzala will increase. So biblical prophecy and what we find from the hadith, Rasulullah, what he said is coming true. They match, they fit like a glove. But subhanallah, obviously there are a lot of Muslims who do not believe in hadith, unfortunately. We will not talk about that. But the point here is that really, the earthquake, zalzala is increasing every single day. There is a new tremor. In fact, in US, they had the number of earthquake taking place that they did not see happening in the last 40 years. This is how significant this is becoming, the zalzala. So what is that one thing that I want to make mention of? As you can see, the end of time we are heading to, as you can see, all the alamat as-saa, and we are seeing more signs coming forward. We really need to prepare for it and talk about this. So this is what I want to share with you. Let me actually quote from the Bible, the Jeremiah, as I have quoted in my last video, where I talked about the Jeremiah chapter 49, I believe, 35 to 39 verses. And in these verses, it is very, very clear how the Messiah, the Messiah will come. And before he comes, the place Isfahan has to be under the control of the Yahudi, the Jew. Even though Iran has around 20,000 people who are Jew, but we see that there is a growing interest by the Jew in Israel regarding this place called Isfahan. And just to remind you about this place, the significance of it, Rasulullah said that the Dajjal will be followed, Yattabau Dajjala Yahuda, min Yahuda, Isfahan. He said Isfahan in Arabic. And he said that Sabuna Alfa, the number of them will be 70,000. They will be wearing Persian shawl. So the place Isfahan is becoming a big factor as we head towards the end of time. And the Jew, the Yahudi, they're taking more and more interest in this place. And this is what I want to talk about as a sign of the end of time, the prophecy that is now being fulfilled, because Yahudi, the Israeli government, they have already declared that they are going to attack a place, what the biblical term call it, Elam. And this is exactly what we call today Isfahan. So the Bible said Elam will be attacked. And we see the hadith is also talking about Elam, but it doesn't use the word Elam. It uses the word Isfahan. The Israeli military, they have actually attacked this site, I think last week, where there was a attack on a drone factory in Iran. So Iran displays now, in retaliation, if you like, to what Israel did, they have now displayed this ballistic missile with the quotation on the missile itself, "Death to Israel," written in Hebrew. Revolutionary Guards showcase apparent projectile at weapons exhibition in Isfahan. days after an attack on military site in the city blamed on Israel. So Israel attacked because they want to fulfill the prophecy according to their Bible. In regard to that, in retaliatory action, the Iranian army, they have also showcased these ballistic missiles in order to scare the Israeli military forces. So the point here is that there is a lot of friction going on in regards to this place called Isfahan. One hand, we see Israel is trying to fulfill the prophecy of attacking Elam, which is also Isfahan. On the other hand, we see Iran is also preparing with all of their ballistic missiles to defend, to protect this particular city. The Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps on Wednesday displayed a ballistic missile with the words emblazoned in Hebrew down the side at an exhibition in the central city of Isfahan. Pictures posted by the Tasnim news agency show what appears to be a surface-to-surface missile in a launcher with elaborate Hebrew script running down its side. It was not clear if it was an actual missile or a mock-up. The display comes days after a significant drone attack on a key Iranian defense facility in the same city. The site hit in the strike was reportedly a weapons production facility for Iran's killer Shahed 136 drones. The attack was one of a number widely attributed to Israel, which has a policy of not commenting on such operations. Israel not only they refrain from commenting about Iran, but also they do it about Syria. Every time they go into Syrian airspace, they do not make any statement. They keep quiet about this. The Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps on Wednesday displayed an apparent ballistic missile with the word written on its side. The display comes again at a time when the tension is flaring up. A lot of people are getting involved, the military, the government, the top generals, and now with the new government of Israeli, they are now prepared to make that prophecy come true. So what was the prophecy that I wanted to talk to you about today? This is the prophecy. Dear brothers and sisters, if we are not keeping track of what this prophecy means and how it is being fulfilled, then it will be, as I said in the beginning of the video, will be too late, and all of us will be affected by this kind of escalation. But at the end of the day, wallahi, like this Israeli government, they are crazy. They are going to do everything they can in order to make sure that the Masih comes. And before the Masih comes, they must have a strong foothold in this place called Isfahan in Iran. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.